What is crack, everyone? This is Nathan here, aka the Rambling Kern, and head instructor of Kern School of Combat. So today it's just a quick video to discuss this, the Irish button bonnet. So while the button bonnet wasn't just unique to Ireland, this one is based on a specific example found in Ireland, based on the Kilcommon costume, which I discussed in the previous video in relation to the inner. So the original one was actually lined with hair on the inside, probably just as an extra bit of insulation, and perhaps just an extra bit of padding for comfort. It was made of felted wool. There is, as far as I know, 4 surviving hats from the period in Ireland, all of which are felted wool. I will show pictures of those as I go, and as well as that I will show the pictures of the Kilcommon hat that this is based on, which is actually in the Irish Museum. I'm not sure if it's still on display. Anyone who's been there recently can let me know. So the hat itself, fairly straightforward, kind of a bowl-shaped bonnet, slightly raised in the front ear, slightly lower in the back, with a small cloth button on one side and a little loop on the other. So as the hat goes on, pops on, and then straps in under the chin for cold weather. So fairly straightforward, keeps the ears nice and warm. 2 main reasons why I actually picked this one to go with the Kern outfit that I'm putting together. 2 main reasons. One, obviously we have the Kilcommon one outfit there, and also the picture from After the Quick. So the After the Quick picture is, you'll actually see, and I'll show this on screen, one of the guys wearing one of these with it open. So he actually is wearing it like this. So I thought it was quite interesting because all of those guys are clearly dressed for and prepared for war. So it seemed like a more appropriate thing for me to aim towards, especially with how I wish to understand the Kern and the kind of outfits and clothing that I'm picking to use for it. And the second reason is that this seemed the most practical of all types. So there is a wide selection of hats from the time that would have been worn. You would have had bonnets of all different types, so the kind of classic Tudor bonnet, and various different other examples, some of which I'll show on screen just to give you a bit of an idea. But this one, obviously it seemed to be the most practical. It covers the whole head, it covers the ears. It is felted wool, so it's going to be a lot warmer, especially for overnight trips and when I'm camping. And I can definitely attest to my previous hike in the wind that this was very comfortable and very nice to wear as a result. As for the colour choice, now I picked green for this one, so that was more just a personal preference. The original one, as you will have seen in the picture, is actually green. Now, as people pointed out in the previous video, I really appreciate this. So on the actual Lena video, I believe it is, the Kilcommon hat was found in a bog. Now a bog will turn wool, especially, a green colour, so it will strip the dye away and turn it green. It will also actually eat away linen over time, while preserving wool, obviously just the different properties of those 2 materials. So kind of interesting to note that the wool will survive, but obviously will have a green tinge. So most likely the bonnet that was found in the Kilcommon costume was not originally a green colour, probably something different. And by all accounts, all the references we have to Irish clothing of the time, as well as the actual pictures, are very brightly coloured, very ostentatious in the colouring that they pick. Very, very big misconception about medieval clothing and just medieval, I guess, design overall, is that it's very dark and drab. It was, by all means, was not. In fact, I would say it was almost gaudy by modern standards. There was a huge amount of colour used, often kind of very clashing, just because people liked it. They didn't really have access to as many colours as we would in the day-to-day realm, obviously with synthetic dyes and modern materials, so they created that themselves and created a kind of aesthetic to match that. So just a quick video just to highlight this button bonnet. Now this example was made by the wonderfully talented Sally Pointer, so if anyone wants a version of this, get hold of her. The link to her store and page will be in my description. She does all sorts of commission work. I really recommend checking out her page. She does some really fascinating research, and we kind of went back and forth on the design of this, and she was amazingly helpful. She even sent me kind of further research that another gentleman had done, whose name I forget, but I will post in the description as well, on the use of these in mainland Europe. So really talented lady, obviously does incredible work. Really highly recommend her. She only opens her books throughout the year at certain points, so if you want something, get in touch with her, discuss it with her, and obviously arrange appropriately. And tell her I sent you. I don't get any kickback. I'm in no way affiliated or sponsored by her, but it's just brilliant work, and I really highly recommend it. So that is the Irish button bonnet. I hope you kind of enjoyed that. It is a simple little hat, just regular felted wool, but really nice bit of kit, and one that I think I've actually just started wearing in winter because it's very comfortable, and I have quite a large, oddly shaped head, so it's nice to have a hat that actually is custom made and fits me. Also, possibility with these, there are earlier coifs for wearing under helmets that are very similar to this, so there is also the possibility that some of these were used as such, especially with the addition to hair on the inside and the thick felted wool could have been possibly used for padding inside a helmet. It's hard to know, it's just pure conjecture on my part, but as I say, I do hope you enjoyed that. These are wonderful little hats. Nice to actually have something that's not just in a find but also representing artwork. And as I say, if you have any questions on this, or if there's any kind of further videos you'd like in any kind of aspects of Irish culture or clothing of that time, please let me know. I will be doing a few different kind of overviews of Irish fashion, both for men and women. It's quite a bit of research involved, so that will be over the coming months where I'll be doing that. But if you have any specific requests or anything you'd like to see, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to do it. If you have missed the current video that I did, the first hike across Glenmalure, feel free to check that out. You'll actually see this hat being worn and in use, along with the rest of the outfit. I will be doing a kind of overview video of my first hike and the things that I've learned next week, and also kind of discussing some of the kit and showing you some of the things I have planned. But I'm currently working on a lot of stuff and actually building some new items at the moment. So if you have any questions, or you're any sort of videos you'd like to see in the future, leave a comment down below. Please do like and subscribe, it really does help. The channel has been growing phenomenally over the past few months since I've got going. I've been really amazed by the support, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you once again, I really appreciate the support, and slán.